Holy shit, it is October finally. God damn it. It took fucking 10 months for us to get here. Hello, welcome to whatever with Jason Soto. I'm Jason. I'm here with Lisa Sally Haynes. Hi,
That's me.
Lisa.
Hello.
Hi, Lisa is all warm and cozy. If
I
you're
am.
watching the video feed over on our YouTube channel, Lisa is decided to be the cozy one for this episode.
It's for a couple minutes. I'm already starting to get too warm.
Oh.
It's already becoming a problem.
Yeah, but it's not, yeah, like it's not that cold yet. Like it's
No,
it's
it's not
it's
even
it's
close.
getting there. It's getting there. We're getting there.
Although we did have a frost advisory on Friday morning. It was like 36
Mm.
degrees Friday morning.
Oh.
Of course, I was delighted by that. Um, but yeah, like everybody in my classroom was like frozen solid, so it was pretty entertaining. They fight over the blankets I have in my classroom. It's really
You give
funny.
your students blankets? That's
I mean,
interesting.
at this point, I got tired of them complaining. So I had a couple of old fleece blankets lying around from like book boxes and things, like really thin ones that aren't a big deal, but they're fuzzy and they're cuddly. And the kids like them. They do. They push for them. Then like they fight each other. It's
You
really entertaining.
you know what you should buy, and you could buy it in bulk. Actually, let me see how much this is. You know what? That's not bad. I think a teacher can afford this. Where's my Zoom? 100%.
What is it?
Get all of your kids a Snuggie. It's 20 bucks. It's 20 bucks. How many kids you have in your class?
One class, I have four of them.
Okay, so 24.
It's
So
about a
80
hundred of
bucks.
these. It's
So
about a
80
hundred of these.
bucks. So 80 bucks.
$80 would be four of these.
You just told me four.
Four classes, you jackass.
Oh, I thought you said four people. Like, you only have four kids. Like, whatever. Like, I don't know. You teach something. You teach special
No,
ed. I don't know what the fuck
no,
for. You have
I
four
don't.
kids. Four.
I don't.
No, but get a Snuggie. Look at this. She looks very comfortable. She looks very happy.
No.
And look
She gets paid to look like that.
and look. Maya Rudolph looks happy about it with her dog.
Her little Frenchie.
Her dog.
That dog looks pissed off.
You could get the flannel version.
Oh my God.
Dude, look, for you, the black like outer space Cthulhu-ish type one you can get for you. That's more up your speed, I feel like.
That's my water park.
Yeah, so there you
My
go.
water
Yeah.
park is called Cthulhu Lagoon.
And then see, it's in the back, it just goes around to the back. So, you can't be naked unless you're into that kind of thing. We're not here to kink
Hopefully
shame
not in
anybody.
school. I mean, they're not dressing appropriately, but they're not quite naked yet.
Not yet.
Oh
But
God.
yeah, just it's all, yeah, there you go. Get a Snuggie. Get a Snuggie
No.
for
I'd
your
rather get an
fat kids.
off-brand Snuggie. At least that I might be able to get two for one there.
You could probably make that happen.
I'm telling you.
Well, you know who should help
Who
get
should help?
you school Snuggies is our $10 Patreon members,
Yeah,
because each of these combined could probably buy you a few Snuggies.
I would think so.
So I want to thank our $10 Patreon members. Silent Partner. Silent Partner will gladly buy your class four
Silent Partner
Snuggies.
is already pretty generous because he gets me like a calendar every year that I hang on my wall right next to my desk. Seriously, it's
Ooh,
right
yeah,
next
yeah,
to
yeah,
my
yeah.
desk.
Yeah, nice. No.
I
Yeah,
love it.
mine's right over there.
Aw,
See, I'm pointing that
I
way,
can
everybody.
see it. Yes.
I'm pointing that way.
It's a good
Uh
calendar to have.
Silent Partner, thank you very much. Silent Partner, Katie Coons, thank you to Katie Coons. Brenda, thank you to Brenda. Isabel, thank you to Isabel. Tim, hey, thank you very much, Tim. I got to thank Rose, thank you so much to Rose. And Sandy, thank you very much to Sandy. I should make sure, I probably should have done this before the show, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna check live if we didn't get another person at the $10 level before I continue on. I don't think
We got
so.
another one? Oh,
I don't think so. I just want to do. I like to double check, and I just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
forgot. I just forgot to do it before the show. Nope, that's all for the $10. So thank you all very much for subscribing to us on the $10 level. You guys are
You know, some
amazing.
generous
Uh,
people.
if you want to be as generous out there, you can go to patreon.com/rabbitholepods. And you can pick whichever tier you want to, give us. We do has go as low as $1, and we go as high as 10. So there you go. Patreon.com/rabbit hole pods. Okay, I'm going to tell you this right now, Lisa, and you may want to make a note of it. Get
Okay,
a
should I get
post
my pen
get
ready?
a post-it note, get a tattoo, put a thing in your phone,
Yep.
tell your husband.
I
Because
will let him know.
I'm gonna give you a homework assignment for the next episode of this show, okay?
Oh, I have so much to do already.
I mean, clearly you look like a very busy person.
I am exhausted.
You look very busy
I'm
that
very busy.
I'm burdening you with
You are.
something for you to do for the next episode, all right?
I'm telling you.
Now, I would have done it for this episode, but I thought of this yesterday and I thought that would have been too soon. So, I thought I'll give you guys at least a week to kind of to do this, all right? And I'm gonna
Okay.
message Rehack and I'm gonna give him the same thing. Hopefully, he'll be here for next week. So this is what I want you guys to do, and it's very simple, okay?
Okay.
Come up with questions that you want to ask me. Literally anything. Like nothing is off topic, like, or whatever. Just and I want you to like think about this. And it could be anything. It could be goofy. It could be serious. It could be something about my life. It could be things about that I enjoy. Whatever you want to ask me, and come up with a few, I guess. And they could be literally anything, just
Okay.
anything. I just think it'd be kind of fun to like see what kind of stuff you guys come up with, and then kind of have like a Q&A kind of thing, just to have you guys, like, hey, let me ask him about this thing. Something maybe you've always wondered about me that I never really ever relayed.
Okay.
Anything. I will be an open book. I will not turn down any question.
Well, lucky you, you know I won't ask you anything inappropriate, so you're safe.
No,
I believe if the
by all means, you can
no,
ask me very inappropriate things. It'll be
if
fine.
if the tables were turned,
Oh,
I
I
have a
would. I
feeling.
would
I know you would.
100%.
Yup.
100%. I'd be like sexual positions. But
Oh
anyway,
God.
that's what I'm gonna have to ask you guys for the next episode. So that'll be in the next episode. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that now, and that'll be coming in the next episode. Um, so I read a thing the other day, and I'm curious about what you think about
You
this.
read a thing?
I did.
Wow.
I do that often. So I was reading this thing. So I can't find the exact article that I read. I found a similar thing on Reddit. That was
Okay.
not what I read, but it's close enough. It's about people who celebrate their own birthdays. And essentially, the thing was if you do not celebrate your own birthday, like you just treat it like any normal day, you
Yeah.
don't go out of your way to tell people it's your birthday, you don't do anything, you just treat it like a normal day, versus people who are like, hey, it's my birthday, we're gonna go do stuff, let's have a party, like
Yeah.
whatever, right? So the thing that I read, and that's why I wish I could find this thing, was the people that treat it like any normal day. It's not because they're antisocial, but they're just feel like they don't need to be the center of attention. Like they
Oh.
don't feel like, you
Are they
know,
uncomfortable with being the center of attention?
that's not what it said. It just said like they just don't feel like they need the attention. Like
Okay.
they're good on being like in the background. You know what I mean? Like they're just kind of going through life and like no one notices them and they're okay with that. Versus the people who are like, "Hey, we're at my birthday party. Come to my birthday party. I'm having a party on whatever day. I want everyone to come. We're gonna have a big
Yeah.
old thing." And people make a big deal about it and they're the ones who are like craving attention that possibly when they were growing up or when they were a kid or whatever it may be they didn't get enough attention, so now as an adult they use their birthday as an excuse to get people to pay attention to them. And before I
Interesting.
reveal how I feel about this, I was curious, what do you do when it's your birthday, when it's February blah blah blah? What do you do?
I'm somewhere in between, I have to say.
Hmm.
Like I do like the attention, but I don't want a giant party.
Okay, okay.
You know what I mean? Like I I'm
So you don't go
uncomfortable.
out of your way to plan like a thing, like a day of
No,
like people come to a place. So it doesn't have to be your house, just like a thing, or
no,
let's go get drinks or go have dinner or whatever.
no, but I do like I like the idea of, ooh, somebody like planned a surprise for me or planned, a
Mm,
day of this and that. I do like that kind of thing.
okay, okay,
I like the oh, somebody, planned a special thing because it's my birthday. I like that, if
okay.
that makes sense.
No, that I get that. Yeah, yeah. So if someone was like, hey, it's Lisa's birthday, let's plan like a thing, and then like I'll be like, oh, Lisa, let's just go have like a beer or
Yeah,
whatever, and
yeah,
then you go to this place, and then it's like surprise, we all got
yeah.
together for that you're all for.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I like
Okay,
that kind of thing.
so you don't hate it, like you're not like,
Right. I'm
is
not
it
one of those people who hates surprises. Like I
okay,
like surprises.
okay, okay,
Um, yeah, I like getting gifts and I like giving gifts. So
okay.
it's like that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I when I read this, I got really hurt because
Really
I am
self-conscious.
very much a let's celebrate my birthday.
Oh,
I but I
I think it's a very I don't know. I don't like this article because it seems like you have to be one or the other. And I don't think you do. I think it's, hey, I like knowing that people think of me and that people are excited that I'm here and want to celebrate my birthday because you're the kind of person who likes to celebrate other people.
yeah.
So it's like you would want that for yourself as well, and I'm the same way. Like I pride myself on buying people gifts because I think I buy some
Hmm.
really cool fun gifts.
Mm.
PS one is coming to you, and it actually I think should be arriving tomorrow.
Ooh.
um I know it took a while, but good old USPS. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
I
I'm waiting for
think I
shit
don't
too,
know
though.
what the holiday is going to do, but it should be coming to you this week.
Yeah, yeah.
And I very deliberately like didn't send you a tracking number because I'm like, I don't want it to accidentally like spoil the surprise.
Oh, like
Um,
where it says it came from and all that.
well, not necessarily because I don't think like where it came from wouldn't give it away, but if it
Oh,
showed what the item was, I think
I don't think it does, but it's fine. It's fine.
it's going to be much more entertaining for you to open it and be
Okay.
like, oh my God.
Well,
Because I
you
think you're
got me
going to get it.
curious.
Yes, because I don't, my sense of humor. So you know that if I found something that I think you especially would also really be entertained by,
Okay, okay,
I think there's something to that. Like I like hipster jokes, and I think you would appreciate this. I think you'd like this quite
okay.
a bit.
All
So
right. Now, are you worried at all that I already have this thing?
no, I know you don't.
Okay. All right.
I would have seen you wear it.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
I've never seen you. The other thing is I think I'm kind of going on a deep cut with this one, but I also think you will
Mm.
absolutely you'll understand why when you see it. Um, it's not a shirt you can give everyone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
Um,
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mainly for the secondary reason. You'll
Oh,
see. You'll
okay.
see.
I'm very
Yeah, I
excited.
mean, it's a t-shirt because I asked you for your t-shirt
Oh, that's
size.
right. You did. That's
Um,
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay,
but yeah,
that's right.
I don't think it's a shirt that you could give to everyone. But I do think you are going to enjoy the hell out of this shirt. I
It
think you're going to
also
get a good laugh.
pays that I'm not easily offended.
It's nothing like that.
No, I know, but I'm
It's
just saying, like, most people could probably buy me like anything,
Oh, totally.
and like I'm not gonna be like offended. If anything, I'll probably
No,
find it funny.
no,
I'll
this
most
isn't
likely
that
see
kind of shirt.
humor.
This is a shirt that anybody could wear in public and be absolutely fine.
Okay, all right. I mean, what? It's fine.
I don't buy, I don't, I mean, for myself, it's one thing, but even then, like, I don't tend to wear things that could get somebody pissed off or offended or anything like that. So I don't tend to buy those for other people. You could wear this out. Nobody, I mean, it'd be interesting to see who reacted to it, frankly.
That does lead me to wonder, have you worn the shirt that I bought you?
Not outside, no.
See, okay, you got to
I
though.
can't.
You
I
got
can't.
to. You
I can't.
could. You
Nah,
totally
I
could.
can't.
You
Not in my profession, I
could.
can't.
I'm not saying wear it to school, Lisa. You go
Yeah,
to other places.
I know, but the problem is like it's a thing with
Oh my
education.
God.
It
Oh
is.
my God.
I wear it at home.
Oh God. I got Lisa a shirt. I saw an ad for it and I
Yeah.
immediately and now I'm gonna stress this doesn't speak ill towards Lisa that she
No.
was the first person that I thought of when I saw the shirt, but she was the first person that I thought of when I saw this shirt. And I thought, you know what? This would be fucking hilarious if I got her this. It's
Right.
a t-shirt that says horror movie whore on it.
Right.
And I did purposely bought it because you were gonna do
I
like
was
a
at
Q&A
Terracon.
thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, this would be amazing. But
Yeah.
you were like, no, I don't want to wear it.
I can't because there's
Oh my God.
I do. I overthink it. I overthink it. That's a me problem.
It
I know
would
that.
have been fine. You're at a
I
horror
know.
convention already. You
I
would have been
know.
fine.
I would have.
You would have been fine.
I know. It's a me problem.
But yeah, so like we're
It's a
out
comfy shirt.
somewhere. Oh good. I'm glad. I'm glad it's comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad it's comfortable. But back to my birthday. Yeah, so like I do like to celebrate my birthday. Like I actually
Yeah.
go out of my way to like plan with my friends like hey, it's my birthday weekend. I usually do it on the weekend and I get together with my friends and we play like a board game.
Well, that's fun. Do you go out to play the board game or you just do it at home?
We typically go out to a place to do it because we
Yeah,
don't
that's
really have the
cool because you
space in
have
my
those.
we don't have the space, here to do it. Um but I'm the one that plans that. Like I'm the one that like
Well,
messages
see,
my
you shouldn't,
friends.
though. That's the other thing about this. I don't think you should ever have to plan your own birthday. It's one thing to be consulted, but it's another thing to be the person who has to organize everything. That tweaks me a little bit. It's like I don't want to have to ask people to come celebrate my birthday. I would like for them to want to celebrate my
Yeah,
birthday.
yeah.
You
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
I make it very clear like I want to do this thing and
Yeah,
I want to do this thing with you guys. You're no obligation to do this thing. If you
right,
can't or don't want to, it's fine. But this is what I want to do, and then they all go for it. But yeah, otherwise, this like nothing would probably happen if I'm not the one that's putting this forward.
right.
But again, I also like I never really thought about like I'm doing this because of attention. Like I never really thought of it that way. But
Hmm.
like the weird thing is I can kind of see that point for like because there are those other people like there's a third group of people that I didn't see mentioned in the article who take the whole month and celebrate their birthday.
And see, that's a bit much.
Yeah, that is a
That's a
bit
bit
much.
much. It's one thing if like you celebrate a birthday month because like you can't get together with people at your birthday and it kind
Yeah,
of like stretches. That's fun and cute to call it like
that's
your birthday month.
fine.
But it's like these things that people do with the like the bachelorette parties and stuff now that people do are these like full on expensive getaway weekends. I mean, honestly, that's kind of presumptuous and kind of rude. Be like,
Mm.
oh, of course you want to spend hundreds of dollars on me. It's like that's kind of
That's how I
it's
feel
just
about destination weddings.
yeah. Well, even a destination wedding, people would be more willing to. But I'll tell you, these bachelorette parties and these like bridal showers are like full on 3 day affairs.
Oh
And
yeah, they
that's
take the whole weekend and
obnoxious,
yeah,
obnoxious. And
yeah,
they're going
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
Vegas or they're going to
Vegas.
Nashville. And
Yeah.
when you do like a bachelorette party, generally the bride, the groom doesn't pay. So
Hmm.
not only are you asking somebody to take themselves away for
Hmm.
you want them to pay for you too. Like it's expensive enough to do that on a single evening to
Yeah.
like take somebody out for dinner and be buying them drinks and maybe buy them some fun things to wear or to like be silly with and to be like oh we're all going to go away to the Cape Cod or it's like are you kidding me
Yeah.
and then it's like I don't know. I think it's this promposal thing
Oh
because the whole thing,
God.
seriously,
Yeah.
which is such a cute idea. But, I'm going to sound like I'm 80. In my day, you went up to somebody and said, hey, would you like to go to prom with me?
No, I've been
Um,
getting those videos on my Facebook of these
oh,
kids like
God.
going to these weird extremes to ask whoever, like, to go to prom. And there are like these crazy pyrotechnics and
Yes.
props and elaborate things and costumes just to ask to go to prom, not even the prom date,
This is
like
what I'm
just to ask.
saying.
Like, it's fucking insane.
So what's it going to be like for a wedding proposal? What's it going to be like for the wedding itself?
Right.
Not everything needs to be Instagrammable. Like,
I
who
saw this.
cares?
This one video I saw. This is a little sad, but it ended up okay. This guy was driving and he had his girlfriend in the passenger seat, and they drove by a sign, and the sign like started saying like something poetic, and then it eventually said, "Will you go to prom with me?" And the girl shit talked it. She's like, "Oh, whoever that's for, that's pathetic. That is the saddest way to ask somebody for prom."
Exactly.
And then that guy was like, "Oh, that
It
was
was
me."
his.
And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know."
Right. And it's like, well, now you're a, insufferable bitch. And it's just like you do these
They like
terrible
forgave each
things.
other for it. Like she apologized and she felt bad about it because she didn't
You
know it was
should.
him. And then he
Well,
was
that's
like
just
and
it.
he was fine with it, but like that was so funny, like his reaction, because like she's saying, "Oh, that's so tacky," and you can see the look on his face, like, "Oh man."
And that's what I'm saying. It's just like this poor, I don't know. It just bugs me.
Yeah, no, but I agree. Like I don't because it is the social media thing. That's all it is. Like they're just
Yeah,
doing these things just to film it. Like that's probably why you and I look back at things like that, and it's like you just simply asked people,
right.
but we didn't have cameras attached to our hands 24/7,
Right.
to like, make a big deal about it to our friends online or whatever. But like all these people now, they got like, TikTok and Snapchat and all this stuff. And so like they have to like make an impression and outdo each other. That's the other thing is like it's a
Exactly.
secret competition where they're like, oh well, my proposal, my dad is a undertaker, so I borrowed a hearse and then I got into the coffin and we drove up, and then like we spelled, "Will you go to prom with me?" with like people's ashes and shit.
Right.
Like we we did all this stuff. And they filmed it, and then like someone else has to be like, okay, I gotta top that. So now I gotta jump out of a fucking airplane spelling out, "Will you go to prom with me?"
Right.
Shit like that, and that's really it all it is. It's just social media. And I don't want to sound like an old guy either. Like it's fine like to have social media, but like I just think it's the mentality of trying to like outdo other people.
Exactly.
That's
Instead
the
of
part
just
that
doing
sucks.
it for the person, the person themselves who, do it for them,
Right.
not for other
To
people who
one
are going
up a
to
friend or a
watch.
person you saw on TikTok or whatever.
Right. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
it's
Okay,
it's
exactly.
it's too much me, 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 me kind of stuff. And I don't like it.
Like I always wonder like if I was a teenager nowadays, but I had like the same mindset, like what would I be doing? Like how would
Right.
I be reacting to
Oh
things?
God, it'd be such
And
a
like
headache.
I feel like I would be like the least popular person because I wouldn't be doing shit like that.
No.
They'd be like, "Oh, Jason, where's your proposal?" And I'm like, "I just asked her. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't film it. Like, I just asked her." They're like, "Oh, it's so boring."
Yeah, I don't even care.
Whatever. I mean, she still said no, but
No. Stop.
okay. All right. Well, anyway, to everyone out there, if you celebrate your own birthday, do it. Go for
Happy
it.
birthday to you. Do your
No
thing.
judgment here. If you do not celebrate your birthday, it's another day for you. That's fine too. We're not judging either way.
Right.
I just thought it was a curious thing that I read. It was interesting to read about that because again, I celebrate my birthday, and I
You
was
know what it
like,
is? It's like
fuck.
everybody's got to have an opinion about what other people like. Just, you know what? Do what makes you happy. Do what
Well,
makes
I
you
want to
happy, but don't
say.
impose on other people to like do a whole to do and be unreasonable about it.
I guess not that this makes it any better, but I want to say it was some kind of like official like psychologist like wrote this or something. Like it wasn't just like some random dude on the internet just wrote a blog post. Like it was like some kind of like study about like people's behavior and stuff, like a behavioral thing.
No, it's a psychologist who doesn't like what's going on in the world and just
But
like, I want to piss on your
and the
party.
thing is, I don't remember what the thing said about the person that wrote it, like how they celebrate their birthday. I don't remember
That's
that
a good
I don't
point.
remember that part actually. Now that I think about it, um, but anyway, yeah, yeah,
People are
it's all
just
good.
miserable.
Everyone, just do you. Just do you. It's fine.
Right.
It's perfectly fine. Like, and if people are gonna judge you, then fuck them.
Yeah. Do
Tell
what
them
you
tell them
like.
to fuck off.
Exactly.
Play this part of the podcast. Hey, you, fuck off. There.
It
Actually, people should just play that whenever they want to like tell somebody to fuck off and they can't.
would be like a
Just play
great
that part.
ringtone. Yeah.
Play
It'd be
that
like
part and be like,
a soundboard.
you know what I think about that? And then you hit play and it's me saying, fuck
Fuck
off.
off.
I'll do a few
Absolutely.
others if you want to. Fuck you. No, get the fuck out of here. No, I ain't doing that shit. Get the fuck out of here. There, I gave you a few. I gave you a few. Pick
See,
whichever
it's
one
good.
you want.
See, that works. I like
Clip
that.
it. Somebody clip that.
Y2K, the year 2000. It felt so futuristic to say something happened in the year 2000. And now here we are, 25 plus years later, and we're feeling nostalgic for the decade that brought us iPods, reality shows, and most importantly, podcasts. But what about the movies from that era? Do the films released during the George W. Bush years hold up today? Join me, Christy, on That Sick Home Skillet, Fetch Movies from the 2000s, as I and a guest dive into such films as High Fidelity, Idiocracy, and the Harold and Kumar films. You can listen to episodes anywhere you get podcasts or find our home location at rabbitholepodcasts.com.
Okay, I gotta ask you this because I was very disappointed.
I'm sorry.
Have you watched that new Netflix show about Ed Gein?
No, because everyone is so disappointed by it. I can't be. I haven't watched any of those, actually. I
Okay,
didn't watch the Menendez brother one. I didn't watch the one about Jeffrey Dahmer.
I watched
Right.
a
Yeah,
few
go
of the
ahead.
Jeffrey Dahmer, but I didn't watch the Mendez brothers because
I
I didn't even
don't,
know that existed actually.
you know what it is? I don't like dramatizations. I'll
Mm,
watch a documentary from here to next week, but I don't like the dramatizations where it's like a character. I kind of don't care who you are or how good you are. That just doesn't appeal to me.
okay. See, I don't mind them, but it does need to be done in a certain way.
Hmm.
And the thing that I had issue with this was I feel like, and I don't know how to say this dude's name. Hang on. What's his?
Ed Gein or
No, the
Hunnam?
actor. Hun, thank you.
Hunnam.
I think Charlie Hunnam was severely miscast.
I agree.
Because when I think of Ed Gein, I do not think of a 6 foot tall buff guy.
No, not the dude from Sons of Anarchy. No, a
Like
guy who was in the running to play Christian Grey. No,
I've never seen I've
I
never seen
haven't
Sons of
either.
Anarchy, so I didn't know where this guy was from. I just seen pictures of him because
Hmm.
he's very popular at like conventions apparently.
Oh,
And so I've seen people who go to conventions that he's at and they take pictures of him like immediately. They seek him out. Um and I will admit he is a good looking guy. I got nothing against the actor, but I think he's severely miscast as Ed
yes.
Gein. I don't know why they went in that direction. Um so that was one problem I already had with it. And then going into it, and I guess, I don't know, maybe this is spoilers. I don't know. I'll put a spoiler thing just in case. I don't think it is, but because I stopped at the second episode and I just couldn't after that.
Yeah.
So this is only the first two episodes I'm talking about here. So they don't tell a straightforward story.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, they're trying to make it fancy.
they don't tell like at first I thought it was because it did start like at the beginning with him like in his house with his mom. The mom was alive. He kind of has these weird thoughts. There's this girl that he likes to hang out with. She has equally fucked up thoughts like him. They bond over a Nazi comic that they find. There's like some comic that got made about Ilsa, if you know who Elsa, the Nazi
Yeah.
woman, whatever her name
Yeah.
was. There was like a comic book that they found and they bonded over that. And I'm like, okay, they're going kind of in order. I'm cool with that. But then out of nowhere, it jumps around and it just like goes into a fantasy that Ed Gein is having about the Nazis. like in Nazi Germany. Like the one episode, he would like Elsa was having a party in like a mansion, and she had all like the Jewish people in the striped, clothes, right?
Yeah.
Like being the servants, and so that was what was happening in the scene. But like the thing was, this went on for like 5 minutes. Like it went on for a real long time to the point where I'm like, why are we focused on this now? Like, why is this like the thing that we're focused on? It would have been cool if it was like a 1 minute flash, like a memory or
Right.
whatever. But like it was like for 5 minutes, we're following all these German people and the Nazis and shit. And then it immediately jumps back to him, and it's not even related to like him having that whatever it was, a memory or a flashback or fantasy. I don't know what the hell it was. It just jumps to like a whole other thing. And then it jumps to the 60s with Hitchcock making Psycho.
Right.
And then it's all about how Ed Gein inspired Norman Bates and all this stuff, and how
Right. Robert
Hitchcock
Bloch's book.
pulled. Right, exactly. Like the
Do they
whole
talk in the book or do they just go right to Hitchcock?
the beginning of that part was him talking to the writer, the author,
Okay. Bloch.
about
Yeah. Good.
about the Psycho story, like
Novel. Yeah.
the novel, yeah. And then Hitchcock wanted to adapt it to a movie. Now, if you go watch the Anthony Hopkins film Hitchcock, I think it's called,
Hmm.
fucking fantastic movie. It's about the making of Psycho.
Yeah.
1,000 times better than this.
That also had Helen Mirren playing his wife. So
Yes. Yes. The whole thing was fantastic. I
yeah.
recommend
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But it kept jumping to that, so it kept jumping around, and I'm like, why are we doing this? Like what, like why? And so I when I read things online, that whoever writes these things are trying to excuse it. They're like, oh well, they're trying to show that Ed Gein like inspired all these movies and books, like he inspired Psycho. And there was an episode later about Texas Chainsaw Massacre because
Yeah.
he inspired
He's the
that too.
inspiration and the
Yeah.
character from and the character Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, that was another thing I think I read that happened as well. But I'm
Yeah.
like, but like, do this in the proper sequence. Don't just like they're showing like literally Ed Gein's like second murder ever, and we're already at Psycho. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. This
It's
sounds messy.
and the way they merged these things was just not great. Like it just like jumps to the thing, like just jumps to Psycho, and then maybe this is a spoiler, so I'll spoiler alert here. The part in Psycho with the shower scene,
Yeah.
instead of showing like, Anthony Perkins and
Janet Leigh.
thank you, Janet Leigh, um, it's intercut with Ed Gein stabbing a woman in a shower, which from all accounts never
So
happened.
it's no, it's not. It's stylized.
But like they're showing like the people watching Psycho watching the shower scene, but instead of it being the scene from the movie, it's supposed to be Ed Gein doing this in real life, quote unquote.
Yeah,
But like
this
that never
is
happened.
Murphy and Falchuk trying to be
And I'm just
fancy
like,
pants.
and I was just like, okay, I was looking forward to this, not because of Ryan Murphy. Ryan Murphy's hit or miss with me, so I didn't care
Yeah.
about that. But Ed Gein is like one of like the true crime things that I don't really know a lot about.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I know the big things, right? Like, Wisconsin 50s
Right.
mom and the skinning of the face and all that stuff, right? But I don't know like the deeper story. I don't know about the victims. I don't know what led to things. I don't know the
Right.
order of everything. So I was looking forward to this. Like, oh, cool. I get to learn about Ed Gein. Hey, you're not going to learn fuck all about Ed Gein. We're just going to jump around in time.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with watching these, dramatized versions is that they're going to be stylized to a point where I think the actual history is lost.
Okay, and I want to stress that
Oh, I know you
I
said
don't
that.
mind sacrificing like real story to make it entertaining for an audience because I understand
Right.
real life is boring.
Right.
Like if this conversation gets ever dramatized into a movie, they're gonna make this conversation way more fucking exciting.
And I'll
Like
be wearing less clothing.
they'll probably say our guest was like Barack Obama or something, and we're
Yeah.
talking about this with
Mark
him.
Maron, Jason, I hate to say this to you. Mark Maron, we are not.
That's yeah. Well, no, that's the thing too. Like it would be like Barack Obama did Mark Maron's show, and then he immediately came to our show, and now we're talking about Ed
He
Gein with
swung
Barack
through on his
Obama.
way home.
Yeah. He decided to come on through the Rabbit
Oh
Hole
my
Podcast
God.
studios.
Can you
Um,
imagine?
but no, but like I don't, but I know I understand that. Like they like Hollywood and TV execs, they have to make things interesting
Right.
for it to be entertaining, and I get that, and I'm fine with it. But then there's stylizing things, and then there's let's just go fucking balls to the wall,
Yeah.
and let's have Ed Gein actually do the shower thing. That would be cool, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that's stupid.
No, that's not what we do here. Like,
That's
no.
stupid. No, like, because that never happened. Like, that was specifically made up, as far as I could tell, for the book
Right.
and the movie.
Right.
Like, Ed Gein never killed a girl in the shower.
No.
Like, he
No.
just killed people and
He didn't
skinned
run a
did their
motel. He
skin.
didn't, yeah.
Yeah,
The dead bodies lying around, that
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yes.
It's just, yeah. So it was just so like disappointing. I just was like bummed by it. And I just stopped watching it. I just was like, all right, I'm out. I can't. And each episode's like almost over an hour, like an hour 10. And it's
Yeah.
like I can't devote that much time in
That's a
my life to
long.
something
How
that
many
I
are
don't
there?
like. Ooh, it's a good question. Eight, I want to say. Don't quote
It's
me on
not
that.
that long. That's too much. Holy
Uh,
shit.
Ed Gein. Hang on. It's more than five, I can tell you that.
That's nuts.
Episode one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. There's exactly eight episodes, and each one, there's a
Like
time
10
on these.
hours of this
The
shit.
first two were at least a little bit over an hour, like an hour five, maybe.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Yeah.
that they're not getting anything out of this.
And these all dropped all at once because it's Netflix. So,
Right.
some poor soul spent 10 hours, 10 plus hours probably watching this the first day it dropped.
Somebody did. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Ew.
Like, yeah, and I don't want to make this a criticism on Ryan Murphy because that's where everyone goes to. I have no problem with him. Like, I appreciated American Horror Story when it was hot and
Oh,
new.
yeah.
That was those were pretty good. Some of those were pretty good.
I mean,
Um,
well, everything's going to have a drop, but those are some really well-produced shows.
yeah,
At this point, it's a little long in the tooth. We need to let it go. When Kim Kardashian is one of your like reliable
they didn't even do
actresses,
one this year. Not that I saw.
usually comes out about now, so I
Right,
don't
that's
think
why I
so
said I
either.
didn't see one. I think this
Yeah.
was replacing it, actually.
Well, that's just it. Now he's doing these things for Netflix because,
Netflix, yeah.
people don't have FX, but I don't know. It doesn't, they don't all land. They're just not
Now,
as good.
the Jeffrey Dahmer one, I didn't mind that one. I
Right.
didn't, but like the thing was, I knew that story inside and out because I was
Sure.
alive when that happened. So I saw
Right.
all that happen in real time, and I recommend this to anyone out there. I read this graphic novel called My Friend Dahmer.
Oh, it's brilliant.
That is such a great, and the movie is
Brilliant.
great too. The
Yeah.
movie is the performances in that are
I never actually saw
fantastic.
it. I never actually saw the
Dude, the
movie.
guy they got to be Jeffrey Dahmer was like a
It's so
dead
good.
ringer. Like it was insane. It's like they cloned Jeffrey Dahmer and got him for this movie. It was nuts.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's such a good book and a good movie. I recommend
Yeah.
both. Severely check both out if you haven't.
I severely recommend them.
No, or whatever hyperbole you want me to use. I fucking
Vehemently? I don't know. It still doesn't feel right.
I will come to your house and punch you if you don't watch these things right now.
Well, I will flog you with
That'll
them.
be in the Ryan Murphy tale of this podcast. It's me going to people's houses and threatening them.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
Jason Soto flew to everyone's houses and punched them all
Amazing.
for not watching My Friend Dahmer.
Yes. So good.
Anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. And Lisa, I feel like you wouldn't like it. I do feel like you probably wouldn't get into it.
I mean, I prefer a well done documentary. And
That's
frankly,
fair.
I think the serial killer thing has passed.
Well, that's never going
Um,
away though.
I not to the point that it used to be though. Like it used to be people were ravenous for pun very much intended for these kinds of stories. And I think that because these are starting to sputter out,
Hmm.
People are much more interested in like true crime documentaries that aren't about the
Yeah.
people, let alone the
Okay,
killers.
you're right. I see what you mean.
That's what I'm finding because people are slapping these things together really quickly, and I watch a
Yeah.
lot of them. But people, I think, are more interested at this point in the humanity behind the victims as opposed to what's going on with the serial killers themselves. I think some of that too is because like it's no longer as much a mystery as it used to be.
Yeah. Um, no, I agree because there was this one that was it's on Netflix as well. It's a documentary. It was a documentary, not a stylized drama, called What Jennifer Did.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was
Okay,
terrible.
but here's the thing about that.
It
I
was
knew
so
that
dumb.
whole, first off, I knew that whole story from beginning to end anyway,
Oh,
because I
okay.
watched the YouTube thing about it like two
Oh,
years
okay.
prior
Gotcha.
to that coming out. And
Yep.
two, they dared stretch this to however many episodes when it was so fucking obvious what
From
happened.
the
Like,
first 5 minutes. Yes.
exactly.
It was so dumb.
Like, what was even like the drama of like getting you to keep watching this? It's
Nothing.
like you knew what happened once the beginning started,
Right. It
and
was so dumb.
it was just yeah. I was not a fan of that one either, but it was like I knew that whole story from beginning to end anyway,
Absolutely.
and yeah, it just wasn't that great. Um, but that's why I was surprised by you saying that. But I see what you mean now because I still follow a bunch of true crime like YouTubers who still
Mhm.
they're still fucking pumping out stuff today,
Oh, totally.
and it still seems pretty big. They still got like millions plus views. But then I get what you're meaning because now I feel like we're getting all these like documentaries that are like true crime but not about murder.
Hmm.
Like they're about either about like missing
A
people
case, and yep.
or like they'll even do like like I don't say lighthearted, but like not as serious things, like just about like, relationships or like the fucking like scammers, like that one chick who
Right.
scammed the company. I can't remember any that her name or anything,
I don't know either because I tend to watch them and then I forget them.
but like that kind of thing, like
Yep.
the like corporations that do terrible shit. Like we're getting all those now.
Yes.
Because I've been seeing those pop up like when I turn on Hulu or Netflix or whatever. Those are the first things that come up.
Yep.
But you know what? I see what you mean. Yeah, I think the murder stuff's starting to kind of go down a little bit.
Yeah. It's
Um,
interesting because two documentaries I've seen recently
mhm.
have had new developments since the documentaries aired.
Okay.
One of them was a cruise ship. It's on Netflix. It's about Andrea crap something. I can't remember her name, but she went missing off of a cruise ship. And the
Oh, okay.
suggestion was that she was pulled into sex trafficking.
Okay.
And some new information has come out about her. You also have new developments in Adnan Syed, which has been the serial, which was the
Yeah.
first serial thing.
I think that's
And
what started this whole thing, actually.
a lot of it is really was a resurgence into this idea of like wrongfully convicted individuals, true crime
Yeah.
investigations, that
Yeah,
sort of stuff.
yeah,
But there was like HBO
yeah.
had a really good documentary on it, and they've been keeping up. And
Mhm.
then HBO also aired another documentary about the yogurt shop murders, which was like a
And
TCBY,
that just got solved.
and that one DNA came forward. So it's like
Yeah.
they so it's like the more people are reminded of certain things, I think this is what you're going to start seeing. You're going to see forgotten cases, cold cases that went really frozen around the late 80s, early 90s when DNA and when certain evidence science wasn't advanced. And I think you're going to start seeing more and more documentaries about that because now people are going to be like, wait a minute, my grandfather told me this story about XYZ, and
Hmm.
more people are going to start coming forward. That's my prediction on the true crime front because that's what I keep seeing, a lot of those sorts of stories.
And that's fair. That's fair.
Hmm.
There was one that happened that I remember happening in real time when I was a kid. And I am kind of surprised, unless someone wants to write in and tell me otherwise. I don't think there was a documentary about it. But it's typically called the Brown's Chicken Massacre. Um,
I'm sure I know that
so
one.
this took place just outside of Chicago in January of 1993. And I remember the news story like when this happened, and I remember all the new stuff after this happening. But essentially, There's a Brown's Chicken. Do you guys have those out where you are? Do you
No.
even know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Nope.
So think of it like a KFC, but localized to the Midwest.
Okay.
Or like a Church's Chicken. You guys have Church's Chicken?
Nope.
Okay, so that must be another Midwest chain. Okay. So it's just local KFC.
Okay. Got it.
Just think of it as that. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we've got KFC and we've got Popeyes now. Popeyes and Raising Cane's has showed up. Is that a
those
chicken
have
thing?
yeah, but those were in the South, but now they've come
They're
here
coming
to
north because you got the
Indiana,
whole
and
Chick-fil-A
I'm guessing
chaos
you're
too.
getting those too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Well,
I
so
haven't been to any of them.
Raising Cane's is not that bad, actually.
I mean, it's just sort of like, you know what it is? I don't tend toward the fast food stuff anymore.
Mm,
I think that's just, it's sort of like if I'm going to get fast,
that's
I'll get
fair.
like Wendy's. Like at least I know it's good. I'm not going to go try some new place, spend,
Well, Raising
15
Cane's
bucks
is
on
pretty
something I
good
don't
if you
like.
like chicken. I mean, you gotta like chicken.
Yeah.
And it's more like chicken tenders than it is like the chicken wings and thighs and all
Okay.
that. So if you're into chicken tenders, I say
Yeah.
go for it. But anyway,
All right. One of these days.
so there's a restaurant in Chicago, in the Chicago area, called Brown's Chicken. And on January 8th, seven people that were working at this place, they got murdered.
Okay.
And like it happened throughout the whole course of the night that they got murdered. And then they didn't get discovered till the next day when like the opening crew came in to open up. And like they were like brutally murdered. Like it was a fucked up like series of killings.
Yikes.
And they were people of like different ages and races and sexes and all this stuff. Like it goes all the way from like 49 as young as 17. Like it's just different group of people.
Yeah.
And so the thing was, nobody know who did this. Like the people got away with it for the longest time. And like I remember clearly like the breaking news: seven people found dead in a Brown's Chicken, this place in Chicago. And for years it was quiet. Like nobody knew anything about it. And then once the DNA testing started getting more and more bigger in the 2000s, 2010s, they
Hmm.
were actually able to like scan things that they couldn't scan back in 1993. And
Right.
then like back in 2009 they found the guy.
Wow.
And it was one guy. It was one guy that did all this fucked up shit.
So that's all you need. You close the place down and you've got like a locked space where somebody can do something really depraved.
And like I don't remember, and I'm just kind of quickly scanning the Wikipedia, if like he was just murdering them or if it was like a robbery gone wrong. I don't remember that part.
Ugh.
But regardless, yeah, this one dude, I'm not even gonna say his name, fuck this guy, murdered like seven people in this Brown's Chicken. And one of the murders was just throwing them in the freezer and freezing them to death. Like that
Oh
was how
my
one of these people
God.
died. Yeah, it was fucked up.
That's terrible.
But it's kind of interesting. Like I was seeing all these other like true crime things pop up, and I always think to myself, I like wonder when the Brown's Chicken one's gonna happen, because like I thought like well maybe it's too localized,
Might be happening.
but then the yogurt shop one popped up, and
Mhm.
I'm like well that was local to Texas, like that was
Right.
a Texas yogurt
I think that
shop.
was Houston,
Yeah,
Austin, Houston. Houston feels right.
one of those big cities, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it was just like a local yogurt shop. It wasn't like a
Tiny
big
little thing.
chain. Yeah. So I was like,
Yep.
well, if that got one. So I was just kind of curious about that. But I don't know. Maybe one does exist and I'm not aware.
Right.
Or like you said, they're gonna make one.
Could be.
But anyway, yeah, it was fucked up and it was weird being around like seeing that happen in the news in real time. Like it was
Hmm.
very strange because like I don't know about you, but like whenever I hear about serial killings I always think about like way the fuck long time ago, like the 60s and 70s, like before
Yep.
I was born. And it's like fucked up to be like, oh, I was alive when like Jeffrey Dahmer happened.
Oh yeah, like the Golden State Killer was still doing his thing when we were alive, and like you said,
Yeah.
Dahmer was alive.
Yeah.
What's his face? Wasn't John Wayne Gacy in the late '80s, early '90s?
Ooh, that's a good. Well, that one's about to come out too. That move or show or
Right.
whatever. That documentary was interesting as well about Gacy.
Hmm.
Um, but I do like they're also making a serialized version of it.
Yep.
He died in 94.
Oh, so no. Well, That
Well, he
means
died. He died in '94.
he
I'm
was
trying to
put to
find
death,
when
wasn't he?
he. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was
So he's
executed.
early 80s then. He's late 70s, early 80s then.
Oh God, this is a long ass Wikipedia page. Yeah, we're about late '70s, early '80s. Yeah,
All
so
right.
we were pretty
I'm
much
off.
we
I'm
were
off on him.
we were little babies when he was a clown
Oh,
terrorizing, and that's also Chicago too. Oh man, okay.
yeah. Ain't
Anyway,
nothing to do in the Midwest.
just fucking kill people.
I'm telling you.
Fucking
Look out.
BTK was Kansas for crying out loud.
Nothing to do. Chew on somebody's arm.
Yeah, exactly,
That's so
exactly,
crass. Oh my God.
exactly. Okay, all right. I think we're gonna end it
Chew
there.
on somebody's
Let's
arm.
end it on that note.
Oh, I think that's good enough. Yes.
Hey, I want to thank everyone for listening to us and or watching to us. If you're on YouTube, thank you very much for looking at us. Lisa being all cozy in her blanket,
Yes.
literally with a blanket that says "Not today." So that was funnier that
Not today.
she's doing a podcast with a blanket that just says "Not today."
Not today. I love it.
But thank you all very much for listening and or watching. If you haven't already, go to rabbitholepodcast.com. Go
Give
check
us
out
more money.
all of the wonderful episodes of whatever that we got. 5 years worth. Holy shit, we're coming on the 5 year anniversary of
That's
this
incredible.
podcast. That is fucking insane. No, 6 years. I miscounted. 6 years. That's even worse. Oh my God, 6 years. Jesus Christ. God, 6 years of this. I don't know how anyone put up with this.
Amen.
Um, but yeah, and then while you're also at rabbitholepodcast.com, check out all the other wonderful podcasts we got going on. There are a
We got
lot
a
of
lot.
great shows. And not all of them are hosted by me. So if you're tired of me, you can go check out other podcasts that are not hosted by me. So there you go. What else? I wrote a book called Terror on 119th Street. It's a horror
Written a
comedy.
couple of books.
Perfect. Perfect for this time of year.
There you go.
It's a horror comedy, in the written in the style of a slasher. So if
There
you're
you
into
go.
all of that, check that out on Amazon. Terror on 119th Street. This is coming out the week of Dark Hole Film Fest. It is my favorite
Bum.
time of year. I love doing this thing so much. Saturday, October 25th at noon Eastern Standard Time. If you go to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/rabbit hole pods, for 12 hours, I stream movies. Not the greatest of movies.
No,
The quality of the movies are not that great.
no, they're not good.
I got a lineup planned that is wonderful, like fantastic. Mwah, chef's kiss. Um, and I think everyone's gonna have a great time. Everyone from Rabbit Hole Podcast come on and we hang out, watch these
We
movies for
do.
12 hours.
We
It's a lot
whine
of
and
fun. It
Jason
is
won't let us leave. And
exactly. You guys are contractually obligated to be there.
yes,
So that's Saturday, October 25th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/rabbit hole pods.
we have some
And
fun.
that is going to be a blast. I
It's a good
look
time.
forward to it every year. What else do I got? Oh, I got to thank our other Patreon members. That's what I got to do.
Yes.
So like I said, we also have other Patreon tiers, and these people are in the $1 to $5 tier. So Chris R, thank you so much to Chris R. The Vern, thank you to Vern. Go check out the Rotten Truth over at Rabbit Hole Podcast. The Vern, Carl, hey, thank you very much to Carl. I got to thank Lackey. I got to thank Lackey for having my back on the favorite X-Files episode. Go check out the FBI's Most Unwanted. You looked curious, Lisa. It is the Jose Chung's from Outer Space
What do you
episode.
mean having your back on? What does that even mean?
Because Brenda disagrees with us
Oh,
about it being the best episode of the X-Files.
oh, I
And it's
see.
my number one favorite episode of the X-Files.
Right. I know you were saying that.
And then we got some people on our Discord who also kind of disagreed with us. And it's fine to disagree. I'm not like, shit canning anyone, but
Yeah.
it's still
Except
Lackey.
Brenda.
Lackey and I, we both love Jose Chung's from Outer Space. So thank you to
Yeah.
Lackey. Thank you to Toby for being a Patreon member. Thank you so much. Kevin, I gotta thank you very much, Kevin. Serena, I gotta thank you, Serena. You are awesome and cool. Bear, Thank you very much to Bear. Should be coming back soon to this podcast because they're out of school and now they have a 9 to 5 job and now they don't have
Oh
an
my
excuse. They
God.
don't have an excuse to not be here at 6 o'clock on a Monday. So,
Oh my God.
so yes, they should be back coming anytime soon. Our pal, our friend, Frank Doodle Willis. I have to say his full name every time. Frank Doodle Willis. Thank you so much. Oliver. Hey, thank you very much to Oliver. Lisa's pal and my pal, James Foley. Thank you very much to
It's good
James.
people, that James Foley.
I tricked him into becoming a Patreon member. Gotta thank Ira. Thank you very much to Ira. Scribbler Johnny, thank you very much to Scribbler Johnny and Red Avenger. Thank you so much.
Ooh.
We're getting to a point now where the names are so long, I have to like figure out how I'm gonna do this because it'll be taking forever for me to say these names.
Hey, not a
But
terrible thing.
if you want your name added to this list, you can go to patreon.com/rabbitholepods and you can just give us $1. I am so happy with the dollar. I don't complain. I don't bemoan anyone for coming in at just $1. I understand life is hard. Things suck right now. Maybe you can only give us $1 a month. Hey, that's fucking cool.
That's still amazing.
That I am amazed that people do that. So you can give us a dollar tier and I'll be happy with you. Patreon.com/rabbit hole pods. Lisa, thank you so much for being here in your cozy blanket. Not
Yes.
today.
Not today.
Not today. And thank you all very much for listening and watching. Wash your goddamn hands and keep your head in the clouds and your feet in the mud. Adios.